part of the homework. Okay, is this a calculator problem or a non-calculator problem? It's a non-calculator?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Calculator problem.
It's a calculator problem, so you have your calculator out. That does not mean you're going to use your calculator. It just means you can use your calculator. And that's just how these things work. Number 4 then. Okay? Twice differentiable function f is defined for all real numbers and satisfies the following conditions. F of 0 equals 2, f prime of 0 equals -4, and f double prime of 0 equals 3. Honestly, when I read that, I'm thinking that's probably going to have something to do with the tangent line and linearization, and I'm probably wrong, but that's what I see out of it. I haven't looked at this in over a year, so we'll see what happens. A. The function g is given by, oh, that's good, okay, so A. G of x is equal to e to the ax plus f of x for all real numbers, where a is a constant, keeping that in mind, a is a constant. Find g prime of 0 and g double prime of 0. That's easy, I think. G prime of x. How do I find the derivative of this? What rule? Exponential, yes, but also chain. What's the derivative of e to the anything? E to the anything times the derivative of the anything. If a is a constant, then the derivative is a, right? Plus, what's the derivative of f of x? F prime of x. So simplifying this, g prime of x equals a e to the ax plus f prime of x. Was that the question? So it said find g prime of 0. So g prime of 0 equals, now I'm going to take 0 and plug it into x. So it'll be a e to the a times 0 plus f prime of 0.
Yeah, you're right. A to e to the a 0.
Math nerds. All right. So g of 0, simplifying this, a times 0 is 0. E to the 0 is 1, so you're left with a plus, what's f prime of 0? Oh, it gave it to us, good. So -4. So I can just simply say g prime of 0 equals a minus 4. Okay? Any questions on that part?
So that's the answer?
That's, well, it was saying find g prime of 0 and g double prime of 0 in terms of a. Okay, so the second part is find g double prime. So we've got to look at g prime. We'll look at this line. G double prime is equal to, what's the derivative of this guy? Remember, a is a constant.
So a squared.
A e to the ax times a plus f double prime of x. And then we'll simplify that a little bit. So g double prime of x equals a squared e to the ax plus f double prime of x. And then we want to know what g double prime of 0 is. So we'll plug that in. So a squared e to the a times 0 plus f double prime of 0. So again, what's this going to be? That's all 1, so a squared plus what's f double prime of 0? 3. So that's it right there. This part was worth 4 points. Here's how you're going to get the points. I'm grading it just like the AP exam would be. You get 1 point for getting the correct g prime of x, 1 point for the g prime of 0, 1 point for the correct g double prime of x, 1 point for the correct g double prime of 0. Are you guys okay with that?
I'm chilling.
Yep, it's FRQ number 2. Or sorry,
So
number 4.
wait, for any of the FRQs, we only have to like be annoying and explain it when you ask for like justify your answer?
It says show the work that leads. There's my work.
Oh, okay.
It says justify, you got to give me a sentence. Explain,
Okay.
give me a sentence. All right, part B. The function h is defined by that. For all real numbers, where k is a constant, find h prime of x. Write an equation, line tangent. There, I was right about tangent line. Somewhere. Okay. So we've got h of x equals cosine of what? Kx times f of x. So it says find h prime of x. What did it say about k?
It's a constant.
K is a constant. So what rule am I going to use? Product here, chain here. What's the derivative of cosine? Negative sine of kx times derivative inside, which is k, times f of x plus f prime of x times cosine of kx. Wow. Okay. Now there, so it says find h prime of x. There, I did it. This is worth 5 points. Wow. Write the equation for the line tangent. Okay, so we want the tangent line when x equals 0. Question?
Your recording is going to post it?
I'm going to try. Okay, so I need to find two things for a tangent line. What are the two things I need to find? I need h prime of 0 and h of 0. So h prime of 0 just means plug 0 in, right? So this would be negative sine of k times 0 times k times f of 0 plus f prime of 0 times cosine of k times 0. Okay, what's sine of 0? Sine of 0 is 0. So all of this is gone, right? What's f prime of 0? 3? No. Negative 4. That's this. Times the cosine of 0, which is 1. So h prime of 0 is negative 4. I'm going to continue on. H of 0 is equal to, where is it? Oh, it's up here. Cosine of k times 0 plus f of 0. So h of 0 is, what's cosine of 0 again? 1 times what's f of 0? 2. So h of 0 is 2. So what's my tangent line? Y minus
4. I mean, plus 4. No.
Y minus 2.
Y minus 2 equals.
Negative 4 times x minus.
There it is. Done. That was a lot of points for that. Hopefully I got that right.
Hey, are you gonna be here, guys?